Hello, my name is Ryan Russin, and I am an AmeriCorps member serving at Asnuntuck Community College in Enfield, Connecticut. I will be discussing the contents of this poster, which details the goals and results of the past year that my team and I have worked towards. The mission statement has acted as a guideline since the inception of the pantry. Community college students are some of the most vulnerable to food insecurity and a lack of services, and the pantry was created to meet some of these needs. As the pandemic has had a huge impact on the world at large, we needed to adjust how things were done previously. As such, our goals were made in an attempt to meet demand and work around the restrictions in place. Our goals for this year are as such: to create a food distribution system in response to COVID-19, network with other organizations and campuses regarding best practices, manage and increase capacity of food rescue as well as oversight of inventory and ordering, establish a food pantry steering community, and increase efficiency via automation and database construction. The results of these goals are as such. We successfully drafted and proposed a plan for curbside distribution operating out of the campus's conference center. This was approved by administration, and the food pantry resumed partial operation in August, operating 2 days a week. We collaborated closely with the Enfield Food Shelf during the pandemic. This partnership allowed access to additional product, such as farmers to family food boxes and fresh bread to give to students every week. In conjunction with the Enfield Food Shelf, and as a means to increase access to food, I acted as a secondary site coordinator for a mobile food share truck. This vehicle distributes free food every other week, which has helped both students and the community at large. We increased food capacity within the food pantry through reorganization of existing stock and expansion of the storage area. We also moved all physical paperwork to a digital format consisting of spreadsheets and Word documents. The challenges we have faced are similar to many in this country and around the world. For the pantry in particular, we've had to work within the guidelines and restrictions that the campus administration put in place. Our ability to receive and distribute food was brought to 2 days with a 4-hour window each, and we could not allow students inside the pantry. We adjusted to curbside distribution, as I described earlier, and additional outreach efforts were done online to compensate for a lack of on-campus presence. Currently, administration is discussing best practices on how to begin a reopening of the campus, with a projected 50% student presence on campus in the fall 2021 semester. The food pantry will adjust and adapt accordingly to these changes, and I am working closely with my supervisor to decide on which would be the best course of action. All of these challenges have driven our sustainability efforts. With our on-campus presence limited, we organized all data into digital formats and brought them online, allowing continual access to these files, both for archival purposes and concurrent use. In conjunction with this, a project portfolio was created organizing all of this data and creating an outline with a set of instructions, in such a way that anyone, AmeriCorps or otherwise, can learn how to run the food pantry. As well, we're working on creating a steering community for the pantry consisting of staff and faculty, who will act as an oversight board that can direct the pantry in a more long-term capacity. Additionally, to finish out these sustainability efforts, I will be continuing on for a third and final year in AmeriCorps, with a plan to finish these efforts out and push the pantry towards self-sustainability. Finally, as you can see in the lower right corner, these numbers are at the bottom are how many students we serve during distribution hours, the amount of people who have accessed mobile food share, the pantry's input and output efforts of food during this time, and how much money has been leveraged since August. This concludes my presentation, and thank you for watching.